Michigan Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines. The Wolverines will kick it away first. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Ducks offense takes the field. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick strike complete. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He'll pull it on the read. Tackled after picking up the first down.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Autzen Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolverines offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Finds us back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Slips through the line. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Flying down the left side. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Moore will throw. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. We've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Quickly complete. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They go to the draw. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. This defense will try to keep everything in front. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got his man. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking on the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. 1st down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for a tackle for the loss.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. A 3rd and long coming up here. They're trying to get to him. Out of the backfield, he's open. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. A 1st down for the offense. Moore to the air. He's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Pulls it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Off play action on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on 1st down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another 1st down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. A beautifully big pickup. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting them to the ground.
And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. Offense in an empty set. Looking to move it through the air. That's reeled in. It's low. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Oregon! What a catch and run for 6.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. To the air on 1st down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Trying to pick up 7 here on 2nd down from the 20. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got him downfield. He's off to the races. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. He's got his man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
That makes the score Oregon 35, Michigan 7.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They're bringing heat. That's caught. It's low. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. First down here for the offense. The corners are walked up tight. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's still running after the move. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Moore will throw. Gets it to the back. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Got it in the middle. It's Prieskorn. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. Feeling some heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Ducks are on the move. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Moore to the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a catch at the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.